There we go. What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? There we go. What is up, everybody? Alright, looks like we were doing good here. Turn the music down just a little bit. What is up, everybody? Sorry for the delay. I have a different... I'm kind of stuck in the corner back here. As you can see, my background's not as interesting as it usually is. Pretty much, if you can see now, I've flipped. Usually I stream from the other side of the table. I'm back on this side now because you guys are actually looking at a brand new building that I'm working on for this episode. So you guys are getting a first look sneak peek, actually, at a new building that I'll be starting for the episode tomorrow. So I'm going to be working a little bit on that today. And I had to change the time today. Usually I stream at night, but I've got some stuff going on, so I had to change it to this morning/afternoon. Hopefully that is okay with everybody. Let's see who we got in the chat. Mark is here. Joir Del Favreau, I always pronounce that wrong. I'm sorry. C Bacon is here. What's up, guys? Caltro, what's up? PTA, hey man. Captain Fordo is here. 501st Lieutenant, Most Marvelous, what's up, man? Let's go. All right, we got the usual crew going here. Hey, there's Austrian. There we go. Yep. Hopefully this new time will work for people here. All right, Kai Animations, what's up, man? All right. So the plan for this episode, goodness, what am I thinking? Plan for this live stream is I've got this done so far for the video. I think I'm going to work on tiling some of this bottom part out for this particular live stream. So you guys are getting a sneak peek at what we're looking at here. I'm actually quite happy with the way this front part of the section of this building is actually turning out so far. I'm very happy with the way it's looking. Again, going with a lot of that pillar design, but I've actually got a walkway now. So I've got kind of this walkway up here where some clones or droids can kind of shoot at each other and stuff like that. So let's see here. I guess we could go do some figures here so you guys have some cool stuff to look at. All right. Just gonna adjust this. Okay. All right. Yes, background's not as glorious on just the curtain on this side. MX Storm, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody had a great week. Sorry, Most Marvelous. Just me today. Hope everyone had a great week this week. Hope everyone enjoyed Bad Batch last night. We can get into that if you guys want. I'm not sure if everyone saw the episode yet, so we don't have to talk about that if we don't want to. My last Muunilinst video has done really, really well. I'm very happy with how that video did. It did so much better than a lot of my other videos. So I'm glad that video is doing really well. So thank you guys for checking that video out. I think the thumbnail also helped. I kind of had a feeling the thumbnail would help with that video, having Fordo and the blue ARC Trooper. I had a feeling that would really help out on the video. And it was an overview video, so this video this weekend, actually, it's kind of off screen back here, but I did work on the bridge. I made it destroyed and kind of angled with like kind of rebar plates sticking out, so it looks like it's about to collapse, or it's been kind of hit by artillery right in the middle. So that'll be the beginning of the episode, and then this will be the rest of the episode. I'm not going to finish this episode or this building for the episode tomorrow. I'm just going to get a good start on it. I've also started to already design what the kind of backside is going to look like here, so using some of these glass window pieces. So I'm going to set up some figures so you guys have some interesting things to look at here while I start to tile this out. How is everybody doing this week? How's everyone's week been? Did you guys do anything fun? Build anything? Get any cool things in the mail? Any Lego sets? Any Bricklink orders? Let's hear it. What do you guys got? How has the week been? Guys set up. Carefully without knocking anything down. This is not well supported yet. I'm worried something's gonna fall. Alright, let's scooch you guys down. There we go. There we go. Let's get Fordo up in here. The newly commissioned Captain Fordo. Have him chilling over here by the stairs. I'll just set a couple guys up and then we can get started here. Just want to have something for you guys to look at here. Alright, and we'll get some droids. Droids! Some supers as I knocked. What did I knock down here? Oh, yep. Knocked down the pillar. Nothing new there. That always happens pretty much every day. I end up knocking something down in this mock every day. I'm also I'm a very tall person, so it's very easy for me to just like knock stuff over on accident. I'm just very clumsy, just bump into stuff all the time. So, surprise, surprise on that one. All right, let's get some building going here. Come check the chat. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? All right. LED lights, nice man, nice. LED lights are so cool for LEGO mocks. It really elevates your mock to the next level and makes it look really, really good. So I'm happy to hear you got some of those, dude, because those are always fun. They're also really fun just to mess around with and look at. You're gonna have a lot of fun with those lights. Are you gonna add the secret fig? The secret fig, what are you talking about? Oh, the ARF Trooper. Oops. Cool. You should build some Droidicas with a blue clear shield. Huh. I wonder how you build the clear shield. That'd be really cool, but I'm wondering how would you do that? That'd be cool. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do that or not. I'm not sure. Huh, let's think about that. Add a battle droid holding a remote controlling a tiny drone. Drone, interesting. Interesting. Do you use sticky tack? Nope, no sticky tack. I like to do like just pure, if you'll call it, it's pretty much just balancing, which makes it so much harder, and I know a lot of people would love to just use like clay or tack, and I would too, but I don't know, I just like the challenge of just trying to get it to balance perfectly so that everything on the mock is like Lego. Ben Bricks, what's up, man? How's it going? How is it going? Alright, I'm gonna grab some parts here. Tiles. Oh, and we bumped the tripod already. There's one. Alright. Oh, a custom part. I see what you mean. Hey, thanks, Ben Bricks. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm having fun doing this. I'm having a lot of fun making this mock. Muunilinst has always been a dream mock to build. Alright, see you later, Kai Animations. Force be with you, my man. But yeah, this has always been a dream mock that I've always wanted to make, so very, very happy fortunate enough to get to work on this mock. I'm really glad you guys are liking the videos. Okay, so might have to end up taking this kind of pillar thing down. I hope not, but I might have to take it down just so I can actually get back here without breaking everything. Because, oh, a little afraid that this is going to come toppling down because there's nothing to support it yet on there. Nothing to support it quite yet. Alright. So for the tiles, I'm just going to use some sand green 1x2 tiles, which is what I've been using pretty much the whole time, as well as some 2x2 light gray tiles. I've got a lot of leftover tiles from Siege of Mandalore, because if you guys remember, the whole landing platform was just tiles. So I have so many 2x2 tiles in light bluish gray or light gray. So that's why I've been using quite a lot of these for the mock. Make sure I get my good use out of them. Hey, Bentley Brian. Yeah, Bentley Brian, what's up, man? I dig the profile picture. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, Michigan Bricks, what's up, man? Sorry, I think I missed your message. What's up, man? How's it going? And the force be with you, my friend. Felucia looked incredible. Make sure you guys go check out Michigan Bricks' channel. He posted his finale for Felucia a little while ago, and it looks really, really good. So I would go check it out if you guys haven't seen it yet. He works really hard on it, and it's really, really cool. So everybody go check that out. Hope the new camera is working well for you, man. If you've got any questions on anything, just send me a message. I will definitely be happy to help you out. Let's see. Favorite Star Wars movie? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Favorite Star Wars movie? Uh-oh. Gecko, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you're liking the mock so far, man. Awesome. I'm having a ton of fun building this thing, dude. Having a ton of fun making this mock. We're kind of getting close. Well, I don't know. We're running out of space on the mock here, so we're getting close to kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. Not entirely close to getting it done, but we're getting there pretty fast with the progress I've been making, so hopefully I can continue that. Shoot. That's not going to go there. Anyway, favorite Star Wars movie. I'll get to that in just a second here. One moment. Admiral Raddus of the Rebel Alliance. He's one of my favorite characters. Love Admiral Raddus. Love, love, love Mr. Admiral Raddus. Alright. Go right there. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Usually I don't build a whole lot in the streams. I usually just talk, but I do need to get this progress done so I can have a good amount of good amount of stuff in the video tomorrow for the update video. So I do want to make sure I get a good amount of stuff here. Oops. As I knock everything down, like always. Clumsy as you are, stupid. Alright. Oops. Alright. Alright, so favorite Star Wars movie is, sorry for taking long to answer that, Revenge of the Sith. My ranking, here's my ranking, which, I don't know, people might think I'm crazy. Well, maybe not. I think you guys like the prequels, so. Favorite is Revenge of the Sith. After Revenge of the Sith, it goes A New Hope. And then after A New Hope, it goes Rogue One. And then Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, Solo, and then Episode 9, Episode 8, and Episode 7. I don't really care about the sequels, but Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, and Rogue One are my top 3, for sure, man. Favorite clone? Commander Colt. Commander Colt of the Rancor Battalion. I love Commander Colt. He's my favorite. Even though he's only in the one episode, he's still, I really, really love Commander Colt, so probably Commander Colt. Other highlights, I really like Boyle. I really like Boyle quite a bit as well, so. But yeah, Commander Colt has always been my favorite. My favorite NFL football team is also the Indianapolis Colts, so that's also kind of why I like Commander Colt, so. I think Denal also doesn't get enough praise because he dies fairly early on, and I just feel like people kind of forget about him, you know. So don't forget about Denal. He was one of Rex's oldest clones that he fought with. So let's not forget about him. All right, we might have to take these pillars off in a second because it's getting hard to maneuver in there without breaking everything. Right. Hey, no problem, Ben Bricks. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. Sliding doors, nice, Miss Marvelous. Sliding doors are fun. Very cool, my dude. Very cool. Did somebody else have a question about interiors? Oh, interiors of the buildings. All the buildings I've built so far, I don't think will have any interiors, just because that's a lot of pieces. But I have a couple buildings planned that are kind of off screen over here, kind of over in this area off camera, that I want to have interiors for, so I can put some Banking Clan guys inside of, like, some Muons inside of the buildings. So pretty soon I definitely will, just not on any of the buildings I've built so far yet. So Adbrick Productions, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, man. Colin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys had a great week. Yes, remember Denal. Yes. Yeah, a little different time zone, so hopefully people can join the stream who haven't joined before. So that is pretty awesome. Guess that was one good thing about having to move the stream up today. So yeah. How you make the Muons? Who suggested? I know one stream I had a bunch of people suggest to use one of the Black Order guys from Infinity War. I think it was, which guy was it? Ebony Maw, I think was his name. They suggested I looked at that. I haven't looked at them yet, but if he looks like he does in the movie and Lego version, I think he'll have a good kind of head to use. So hopefully that'll look good. I don't know. I'm still taking suggestions on that stuff. So if you guys have any idea, let me know. Let me know. Alright guys, I think this is gonna have to come down so I don't just break everything. So, alright. Because otherwise this is gonna get knocked down and it's all gonna break, so I don't want that to happen. Because it's a little fragile still, so we're just gonna set that down over here for now until I get done tiling this thing out. After I get done tiling, I can put it back on, but alright, hopefully the camera still focuses on that. Come on. Trying to get to focus. Bit. Sorry guys, just getting it to focus here. Okay. There we go. Oh wow, that's on the screen. There we go. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna start, we'll tile this out here. This was just holding that whole thing up pretty much, so that's why that was there. Alright. Currently 2100 where you live, alright, so not too bad. Colin is saying here, let's see, I want to build a kind of big mock, maybe a city or so. Okay. Want to build it most in gray. Are you wanting like a Star Wars? Or are you thinking some other theme or something like that? Like Lego City or like a Star Wars theme, World War II, anything like that? Yeah, I'm not sure, Sea Bacon, because I haven't checked yet. If I'm in all honesty, I haven't checked yet, so I don't know how much Ebony Moth things are. See, 49 for $2. That's not too bad. Because I'd have a couple Muon guys just in the buildings or something like that. So we'll see. Hey, Director KW, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you had a great week, dude. Hope you had a great week. I'm just working on another building for tomorrow's update video. So yeah. Trying to get everything done so that I can have a lot of stuff for you guys tomorrow in the video, because it should be pretty exciting. Just from this right here, which I'm really happy with the way this railing and everything turned out. So I'm really excited to work on this building a little more and show you guys that tomorrow. But for now, I need to get this thing tiled out so it looks real good. I'm also realizing I might need some more support beams here, because this particular spot is a little loose, which is not good when you're making a large-scale building, so I'm going to put another support right there. That's another thing. This is something I've been learning for this MOC and I never really used to do, was if you notice some place in your MOC is like not very stable, fix it as soon as you can. Don't let it go unfixed, because I used to do that all the time, where I would just be like, it'll be fine, I don't need to fix it, and then it'll end up causing me so many problems later on. So if you ever notice part of your build is like about to break, or it's really loose, don't ignore it, try to fix it right away. Otherwise you'll have problems later on down the road. So that's what I have been trying to fix lately, is making sure if something is not stable, to go back in and make sure I fix it so it doesn't cause me any more problems down the road, because especially with these large scale buildings, I don't want anything crashing down. I've already had that happen multiple times. I don't need any more. As in the words of General Krell, I don't want anything else exploding. So just making sure it's all structurally sound. Alright, what do we got in here? What do we got? Could you imagine walking the streets of Muunilinst and realizing, where's my house? They're so big, and imagine the state, like, well, they probably have elevators, but like, there would be it'd be a very long elevator ride up to the top of, if you're like on the top floor, that'd be a long elevator ride up there. Their buildings are just massive. In the show, they're just massive, you know. So, Director KW, man. Oh, goodness. Director KW donated again a very generous amount. Wanted to send this your way. Felt like you could use it. Keep being awesome, and looking forward to more of your content. Director KW, every single time you come in so clutch, man. I just recently totaled everything and got it all transferred to my bank, so now I have a section where it's just for Muunilinst funds. So I've got it all kind of in my notes, and I can make some more orders soon. So Director KW, you're a beast, man. You know how much I appreciate this, and you're helping out a ton, man. So thank you so much, dude. You're the best, man. You're the best, dude. Thank you. That's very generous, man. That's awesome. And you'll be getting a shout out in tomorrow's video. Don't worry, man. You'll be getting a shout out for sure. For sure. Oops. Before you got here, we were actually just talking about how to make Director KW, how to make Muun minifigures, and we were looking at some Ebony Maw from Infinity War, looking at the price of some of those heads. So maybe some of that of your generous donation will go towards some of those figures, because I know a lot of people want to see Muons in this MOC, so I do too. So awesome. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, dude. You're the best. Everybody give Director KW some love in the chat. He's awesome. It's 2 weeks in a row for some great, very generous donations, and he's done it so many other times before. So big shout out to Director KW. Let's see. Will that scene with Dirge and Obi-Wan and the ARC Troopers be in the MOC? So I'm gonna have the speeder bike charge, and I want to build a brick-built Dirge so that I can have him kind of the correct proportions to clone troopers. So I want to build a brick-built version, if that makes sense. And I don't know where he'll be at the MOC, but we're gonna have the speeder bike charge for sure. And then The ARC Troopers are going to be in the mock. I've talked about the gunship crash before. I'm still working some things out to try to figure out how well that's going to fit in with the amount of space I have left. And then Obi-Wan will either be on the speeder bikes or he'll be up at the front with his men. So we'll see, but we're going to have Dirge, Obi-Wan, and the speeder bikes for sure. And the ARC Troopers, as you see right here, will be in the mock. I just don't know where I'm going to place them yet with gunship crash, if I'm able to do that or not. I've been working out a lot of things in my head for the past few days here to try to figure out what exactly I want to do with the gunship crash. I've got some proposed solutions that I've talked a little bit about in the chat before, but still working through that. But for sure, going to have Obi-Wan and Dirge. It would be cool to have them face off against each other, but at the same time, I really want to have Dirge just like wrecking a bunch of clone troopers somewhere randomly in the mock, like him just like destroying a bunch of clones. I also want Obi-Wan to be like slicing up a bunch of battle droids. So don't know if I'll have them facing off or if they'll just be kind of on their own, wrecking different droids and different clones. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, these jumper plates are where this giant railing attached to. So yes, KW is a legend, most marvelous bricks. You're right, my man. You are right. Hey, Fives, loyal soldier. Welcome to the stream, man. Let's see. Custom brick builder selling. Okay, starting a bid of 50. Whoa, 200. Yeah, that's that's a lot for that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we got some crazy Lego Star Wars builders out there, or people that buy and sell Lego Star Wars stuff. So, and other Lego stuff in general. So maybe they really do want to pay that much for that figure. Who knows, man? Who knows? Dream Mock is what was I gonna say? It's the I think have I said this before? I think I have. The Republic military base on Coruscant, but actually make it like super big, and then instead of having it take place during the Ahsoka episodes, have it take place during the invasion of Coruscant by General Grievous. So you'd have shock troopers fighting against a massive invasion of Coruscant at that Republic military base, and you'd have like the front of the base with the turbo tanks and ATTEs and everything like that. So that's for sure like my dream mock. The shock troopers are awesome too. Director KW might be right on the Ki-Adi-Mundi foreheads because they are tall. I'm trying to remember, does Ki-Adi-Mundi have his hair attached to that piece? Oh, I think hold on, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna grab Ki-Adi-Mundi real quick. I didn't really consider that. This might be a good idea. Okay. So it would work, the only thing I'm realizing. Oh, I gotta be careful not to knock everything over. Oh goodness. Okay. So I found the most recent Ki-Adi-Mundi head. This would work great. I don't know if it's the right skin tone for Muons, but the only problem is, I don't even know if you can see this. It's got Ki-Adi-Mundi's hair in the back. So it's got his white hair in the back. And the Muons obviously won't have that kind of hair. So maybe if I like had the camera angle at a certain spot to where you can't see the hair, or if I paint over the hair, I'm not sure. But I do like this piece a lot because this would actually be great for the top of their heads. Yeah, it's just the hair piece. So I could paint over it. Very interesting suggestion. I'm gonna keep that in mind because that might actually be really helpful. I just have to figure out how to get rid of the hair piece. That would be the only thing. So I could paint over it. And I know a lot of people have Ki-Adi-Mundis that they're selling because of all the battle packs that people bought. So I could probably find that headpiece for pretty cheap. It would just be what to do with that hair. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm glad you're liking the block, dude. Thanks, man. Having a lot of fun. Get my sweatshirt on because it is cold in here. Oh, it's just a decal doom? Yeah, that's, I don't know. You also have people who don't know, like, a lot of the, if they're new to collecting, they might not know, you know, how much certain things are supposed to cost. So that's the other thing. That might be, maybe they're just ignorant to how much it would actually cost. That's another factor. Let's see here. I need to, trying to see if I can grab any. What does that look like? Right, okay. It's okay. Let me think. I have, so this masonry brick right here is marking where the building is gonna go, like the actual inside of the building. So I can't go past that marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't go past that marker right there either. So it would be right there. So I can do. Okay, cool. All right, just getting everything figured out. Just getting everything all figured out here. I want to make sure this building looks good. This particular screenshot, I'm basing it somewhat off of. And then taking some creative liberties on it, as usual. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. It makes me really happy to know you guys are liking the series, because I'm putting a lot of work into this thing. Like, treating it like it's like a full-time thing. So I'm really, really happy to hear that you guys are liking it. So that means a lot, man. And I've got lots of other videos going on, and then just normal non-Lego work and life stuff that I've got to do as well. But I've really been trying over the past, since December or January, to really try to do this thing. Treat it kind of like a full-time thing. I do have some days where I just get upset at myself because I don't spend my time very wisely on some days. But I've really been trying to improve on that, so. Alrighty. Yep, Dirge will be in there, man, for sure. I'm gonna try to build a brick-built version. We'll see. We'll see if that works or not. We'll see if it works, but that'll probably be towards the end. I want to make sure I put all my focus on the buildings first before I move on to Dirge or the speeder bikes. So, okay. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure. Oh, see you later, Gecko. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. The force be with you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, I am going to change a few things up here because I'm not liking how spread out all this stuff is. So I want to make sand green fit together. So sand green is kind of together, and the light gray is in patches. So I'm going to get rid of this right here. I've noticed I really like having different patches of things, so it's not just by itself. So sand green. I think something I'm gonna want to get here pretty soon is some sand green 1x1 tiles. I think that would be really helpful for this mock. So I think I might get that fairly soon. Come on. Okay, let's see. Good there. Also good there. Yeah, for sure some 1x1s here. Some point I need to get. I think some 1x1s would be very helpful now that I'm looking at this. second. Did the camera just go out? Yep, it did. Alright, let's do this, and let's grab a new battery. Come here, battery. Cover me, I'm reloading. Hold on just a second here, guys. All right, I think we're good. And we're back. Okay. Let's see. How often do you get, how often do you get Pick-a-Brick? So I don't have any Lego stores anywhere near me. Closest Lego store for me is like 4 hours away. So I don't have Lego stores near me. Anytime go on a family vacation, or if I have anywhere else I need to go for whatever it may be, I will make it a priority to stop at a Lego store. So anytime we're out on vacation, I stop by a Lego store, which is how I actually was able to grab pretty much all of my sand green parts that I have are from stopping by at Lego stores throughout different trips and everything like that. So in terms of the online Lego Pick-a-Brick, I normally don't use that just because the prices are so, they're just not as good as Bricklink, so I normally don't use Pick-a-Brick online, but anytime I go to a Lego store, or even Lego convention, like Brickworld Chicago has great Pick-a-Brick for that week, so yeah. Oh, thanks, man. I'm so sorry I was struggling to pronounce your first, I don't know what I was saying. I was saying like Jory, Del, Favre. Like I was getting it all wrong, so I'm really sorry, man. But yeah, JD, if that's okay with you, man, I'm really sorry about that. I'm very bad at pronouncing things. it's yeah. So I'll call you JD if that's fine with you, man. So I appreciate that, dude. Hey, Genox, what's up, man? Oh, no problem, dude. Hope you have fun with your friends, man. Hope you have some fun. Slide in some Star Wars jokes. see if they catch them. I like to play that game a lot of the time, where I'll start doing Star Wars quotes to see just how many I can get away with. If I'm with friends that don't really know Star Wars, I'll pretty much just do Star Wars jokes to see if they pick up on what I'm doing. So I find that to be a really fun game. Nerdy, no doubt. Very nerdy, lame game, but I try it, and it is quite fun. It's very satisfying to have Star Wars quotes and then see how many you can get away with people not noticing. Alright, we're going to very, very carefully attach this back on, and we hope it stays. So, get on the jumper plates. There we go. Please stay. Don't fall. Alright. So yeah, you see some of those gaps. Those I'm going to fill in with, like down here, fill in with hopefully some sand green 1x1s when I'm able to order some more. So I'm hoping to do that fairly soon. Because we are exhausting our building resources, but thanks to the generosity of Director KW and Michigan Bricks too, in the past stream since I've been doing these, people have been donating, so that has helped so much because now I'm going to be able to order a bunch of parts to finish out Muunilinst, so I'm really happy about that. So I'll be able to order some new stuff soon. I'm probably going to order, I need to design the speeder bikes soon so I can order those parts, but I need to order some more sand green, pretty much everything. My bin is running really low on sand green, so I need some more sand green plates, some more sand green bricks, tiles, stuff like that. So that'll probably be in order pretty soon. I'm out of light gray 1x1 plates, so I'll probably be ordering a ton of those too for like destroyed elements. And one of my boxes just fell down off the ceiling. Hold on, guys. I gotta take this off. guys have seen the studio before, which I think a lot of you guys probably have, I've got all sorts of boxes on the wall, and sometimes a couple of them will fall off and I just need to replace the sticky tack and the Velcro that's behind the boxes. So Palpatine Shuttle just fell off the wall, so I'm going to need to put some more reinforcements on there to make sure that this will continue to stick on. So Palpatine Shuttle just fell off, but that will be going back up on the wall once I can get some more Velcro and stuff to put on that. Most of the boxes they've been up there for a while, a couple months, but a couple of them are starting to get a little loose and losing their stickiness, so I'll need to fix that fairly soon. 45 minutes away for you, Bacon. Okay, that's not too bad, man. That's not too bad. Least favorite planet to do in Star Wars? I don't know. I feel like all planets would be really fun. Because I was gonna say Geonosis, but Geonosis would be really fun. Maybe like Naboo Plains. If I did like Theed, that would be really fun. But like Naboo Plains, if it was just like the plains of Naboo, I don't know how much that would excite me. But I don't know. I'd be happy to do any planet, really. Dark Hopes. Where'd you learn to build this beautifully? I don't know if it's beautiful, man, but I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are liking it. That is another reason I picked Muunilinst, because I really wanted to try to practice making these kind of very kind of interesting architecture where it's kind of standing very tall and stoic, and it's really like sticks out and looks really cool. So I appreciate that, man. But lots of building throughout the years. I've been doing this pretty much my whole life, but just the past 4 or 5 years where I've really tried to hone in on actually building, ever since I guess 4 years for Brick Road Chicago 2017. That's when I really started to hone in on really focusing on building. And that's really when I started to get more parts and a job so I could pay for parts and stuff like that. So I remember the first couple paychecks, because I used to work at a grocery store, and I would check out people, I'd be the guy that'd be like, all right, hey, did you find everything okay today? Credit or debit or cash, or do you need a check? And then I'd scan all their stuff. Or before that, really, like my first job at that grocery store, I was pretty much, like, you could call it the janitorial position. Everybody that's new at the store would start with like cleaning and mopping and all that stuff. So that was hard work, but I remember the first couple paychecks was like, hey, I can buy some Lego. So Outer Rim Planet, let's hear it, man. What do you got? What do you got, man? What do you got? Hey, Scott Davis is here. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a great week, dude. Oh, slice your lip on pizza crust. Medic, we need a medic over here. Aggressively eating. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let's hear it, G. What's your Outer Rim mock? Oh, most marvelous. Loki is. I'm really loving that show. Loki is my favorite out of all the shows so far. I loved WandaVision. Falcon and the Winter Soldier I thought was good, but not as good as WandaVision. And the first 2 episodes of Loki have made me very, very excited. So I'm a big Marvel guy, not as big as Star Wars, obviously, but I was the right age when all those movies started to come out. So Paul and I saw the original Avengers in theaters. I still have the movie ticket. I kept the movie ticket from the 2012 Avengers. That was a really, really special theater experience, because we just watched that movie and we were like, well, that was one of the coolest things ever. So definitely been following all the Marvel stuff. And then 2 years ago, I got into comic books, so I actually started reading comic books. Those have been fun. I've slowed down a little bit, but still definitely into Marvel and DC. But the Loki shows, it's been really fun so far. I'm really liking it. Let's see. Air battles with this mock? Probably not, because what I've kind of said a couple other times is when you put Lego sets into... I'm just holding flex tubes for some reason. When you're putting Lego sets into a custom mock, the Lego sets are usually not sized correctly, so they're usually pretty big or pretty small, but they're generally big. So if I were to put a Y-wing on this mock, it would make all the buildings seem really, really small, even though they're big. But when you put something bigger like a gunship, like Lego gunship or the Y-wing or something like that, it really makes the mock feel a little bit smaller than it actually is in terms of a scale factor with the minifigures. So that's generally why I don't do Lego sets in the builds. If I had time in parts, I would love to build a bunch of like custom V19 torrents. And if those were like flying above, I think that would be really fun. But it's just really, I'd rather spend money on parts for the buildings. And sometimes the scale gets thrown off by having vehicles and stuff. But if I had parts and time is a real thing to design like ARC 170s, and the skill. I am terrible at making vehicles, so that would probably end badly. But I would like to have some ships, but I don't think I will for this one in particular. A market, okay, I got you. I love Outer Rim market feels. There's just something about them. There's something about Outer Rim markets. I don't know what it is. I really don't, but they're just so cool and Star Wars-y, you know. Probably just because New Hope just has that feel, you know, and then the Mando episodes. Love Falcon, okay, marvelous, all right. I know a lot of people did, yeah. I'm with Sea Bacon though. Falcon and Winter Soldier was the one I was most excited for, but it just didn't really turn out the way I was hoping for. But Loki so far is great. Fun Pickles, what's up, man? Hey, Mark, welcome to the stream, dude. Hey, there we go. Nice. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing, Fun Pickles, man. May the force be with you, my dude. Hopefully you saw that little animation up on the screen, but thanks for joining, dude. I appreciate it. Nice. It's awesome. Welcome, my friend. May the force be with you. Brickfall V19 Touring is the only Star Wars vehicle of theirs I have. Okay. Only paid $80. It's not too bad for it. Their designs are great. I just know generally I like to have, when building the mock, I like to just have, it's a little egotistical, but I like to just have everything on the mock be stuff that I have designed or Paul and I have designed. So generally I don't do custom builds either on there, but I don't know. I know it's dumb. Scott Davis for Loki's the only one you've been watching. It's good, man. It's really good so far. Okay, so I'm actually going to grab this. I've built a second one like that, and theoretically that would go on this side like that. So I need to find some more jumper plates so I can attach this thing. That will go right here. It's a little big, I'm realizing now, but oh well. Still looks good. Still looks pretty cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna modify this a little bit to make it fit. And I'll attach this so you guys can get an idea of what this building's gonna look like. Really trying to keep that Muunilinst architecture the same as the other buildings. So really trying hard to make this feel like Muunilinst. So, okay. Fordo minifig? I know, dude. That'd be so cool. And LEGO did a great job with what looks like the summer 2021 minifigures, so they're stepping up their game. I hope they continue that level of quality for minifigures, because, like, it's really, their new minifigures look really, really good, man. Biggest LEGO Star Wars regret? For sets? I don't know. I wasn't old enough to like pay for a lot of the old Clone Wars sets, so I would get them at Christmas. So obviously I don't have a lot of the bigger ones. Like I love the AT-OT with dropship, or the 2008 gunship, Clone Wars gunship. I don't have that either. So a lot of those older sets are like the MTT with like 20 plus battle droids, but those were just too expensive for young 9-year-old me back in the day. But I do have a lot of the older sets, but just smaller sets. More recently, biggest regret for the sets would probably be not getting more of the Clone Troopers and Jedi Battle Pack, the new Phase 1 with the leg printing, with the Coyote Mundi and Barasafi, because I only got one. And now those Phase 1 realistic clone troopers are so hard to get. I wish I would have got more of those battle packs so I would have more for this mock. But yeah, what figs do we want on the hat? I can put a couple on there, yeah, man. For sure. For sure. ATRT's in the build? Possibly. We could think about it. I don't... The thing about it is, like, I want to stay accurate to the show, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind adding things that weren't there, right? So, like, ATRTs weren't on the Battle of Muunilinst in the show, but it's one of those things where it's like, the ATRTs, I feel like, definitely work. Like, they feel like they belong on Muunilinst, you know what I mean? Okay, sorry, I'm just kind of modifying this rail walkway that I was working on. No, most marvelous. That's way too far away for me. It'd be cool because, yeah, you said it right here. Jay's gonna bring Starkiller. It'd be so cool to look at that, but yeah, too far away from me, man. I look forward to seeing all the pictures and everything though from that convention. Okay. All right, got that built. Lego Look Back Episode 3, that's a great question, man. I'm gonna do the AAT from 2009. So that's my next one. Hopefully you guys are liking those videos. I was actually really proud of the way the most recent episode turned out. I spent a lot of time really trying to make that one as professional and as high quality as I could. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the most recent episode of that. But the next one is going to be on the 2009 AAT. So hopefully I can get started on that pretty soon. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's see. Oh, biggest mock regret. Siege of Mandalore didn't turn out at all what I was hoping. Paul and I had some very grand plans for that mock, and they just never really turned out. So probably Siege of Mandalore. It ended up still really cool and working out with the awesome kind of partnership we did with Clone Army Customs. But in terms of the actual build, not the landing pad, but the city portion, we had some really cool ideas for the city, and we just never really were able to get around to doing it. So probably Siege of Mandalore. K-Innovations is back. What's up, man? What? 2013 gunship for that cheap? Wow, man, that is nice. Congratulations, man. That is a nice find. Nice, dude. See, Bacon was brainwashed by M&R and didn't get any of the Jedi and Clone battle packs. Yeah, they're so pricey now, man. They're so pricey. And I just didn't get them because at the time they weren't like the super sought after thing because they had 2 Jedi. And I was like, this is just dumb. Why do they put 2 Jedi in here that you don't want multiples of? So I just never got more of, and I didn't know I was going to build a Muunilinst mock. But if I did, I probably would have gotten a lot more of them. You know, because I definitely want some more of those Phase 1 clones for the realistic versions. But that's all right. That's all right. Let's see. Going to stream probably just a little bit longer. This one will be a little bit shorter because I really got to film some more segments for the video tomorrow because I'm busy tonight, so I got to get that done this afternoon. So I don't know, probably not too much longer, but we'll keep going for a little bit longer, but probably not like a normal stream where we go like 2 hours. Let's see. Yeah, the ranked P1s, I love those. But I figured I'd turn them into the ARC troopers for those, but I still have the sergeants and the commander on the mock, and I'll have those on the mock too. Like the sergeants will probably end up like leading like some different squads. So like a couple of squads will be led by the sergeants with like the main battle force. And then the commander will probably be somewhere in the back, kind of like commanding the troops at a commit, like in the back, protected by some guys and kind of making sure everything goes smoothly. Or the commander will just be a brave commander and be like up in the front with his men, which would also be kind of cool. So let's see. When do you expect to have this mock finish? That's a great question, man. let's see. I'm really hoping to have it done by the fall. I think that's a pretty realistic goal, is to have it done by the fall, especially the way I'm making progress and how much space is left in the mock. I'm hoping by the fall that this will be done, maybe by like September or October, maybe earlier, I'm not sure. I'm trying to be realistic, so probably October or September or October, but we're moving along really quickly, and these weekly streams, posting weekly, and these weekly streams are really helping me keep on top of my game and making sure that I'm getting everything done that I need to get done. It's making me get a lot more progress done on the build. So this mock's going a lot faster than many other mocks, just because I'm making videos every week. And I don't know if you guys have been able to sorry, one second. Don't know if you guys have noticed, but all of my update videos, I really try to include a lot of stuff. So I try to make sure I get a lot of stuff done for the mock, because there's some update videos where people just don't have time to get stuff done, so the episode doesn't really have much going on. So I really try to make sure I get a lot done so that you guys have a very good episode with lots of progress, because I really don't like it when I don't get a lot done in an episode and then upload a video and like I don't get anything done and you guys don't really see anything new. So I really try to get a lot done per episode, if you guys have noticed. But I'm hoping that sometime in the fall we'll get this thing finished up. Because the other thing that I don't want to talk about or think about is school starting up again in the fall. And it's all in person again, so it's not online, so I can't stay at my house with all my Lego stuff next semester. So I really gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do when school gets back in session. So, but we'll think about that at a different time. Focus on the here and now for a little bit, making sure I get good videos out for the summer. All right, 1 second, guys. I'll check the chat in a second. I'm just making sure I get this part attached. Yep, there it is. So there's a weak point in the floor, so I gotta get a support beam to make sure that that doesn't screw me over later like it just did now. So put that right there. Back up. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'll get back to the chat. There we go. Very delicate procedure, apparently. We're gonna have to shoot. That was close. I almost let out a bad word, we'll say. So yeah, you remember earlier how I was like, yeah, make sure your builds are very sturdy. One of those do as I say, now as I do things. We're blown! Alright, we're gonna repair that. Okay, let's get back to the chat. Gunship was very dirty, but I cleaned it. I mean, dude, if you're getting that cheap of a gunship and it's just dirty, I mean, that's worth it, man. And you just gotta clean it a little bit. That is awesome. Alright, there we go. Let's make this thing a little bit sturdier. Surprised no one's making 41st troopers out of the sergeants. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Green Company. How to repel the enemy. I guess just people don't really have much use for Phase 1 41st, even though they're really cool in the Clone Wars. It's also the shade is a little bit different, I feel like. I feel like this is more of an olive green, and from the show I got more of a dark green sense, if that makes sense. Alright. Alright, walkway, are we good? Do we have any more breakage? Good? Yeah. Oh, did it really? Gosh dang it. Right when the music stopped. That's good timing. It's a good thing. I started to say the word and I was like, I'm on stream. I better chill. Don't want any inappropriate language on this family-friendly stream. But YouTube, the video is not for kids though, so please don't make this video for kids. I like my comment section. Alright. Yep, let's try this again. That's the other thing, and I'm thinking this is the biggest problem, is these pillars. Man, these pillars are so, and again, this is user error on my part too, but they're really fragile. And all I'm doing, I'm stacking them just on top of each other, right? Which makes them very, very fragile. So that's another big problem that I've been running into here. They get very fragile when you just stack them on top of each other like this. There we go. Okay. Second thought, that doesn't look quite right, but you guys get the general idea for now, so I'll fix that later. That's the general idea for, so yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. So that's kind of what, so now imagine one more of those, those railings on this side, and that's kind of what the building would look like. So I think this building is going to look really, really cool. So hopefully you guys are digging, you're liking it. I think it looks good. I think it looks real cool. Nope. Friendly fire, droid. Friendly fire. Okay. All right, let's see. Colorful metaphors, exactly. Can I do a rant? Oh, I don't know if I have anything to rant on, man. Well, I always have stuff there's always stuff to rant on, but it's stressful ranting on things. I don't know. I'm still upset about the Echo stuff, but that was last week's rant, so. And let's see, Lego Star Wars this summer looks good. There's nothing really to rant about for the wave this year, because it's actually a good wave this year. So, in the summer, with all the Lego sets that they've got. So, yeah. Yeah, what's the secret mock, Marvelous? No hints, just tell us. No hints, just let us know what it is, man. And it'll just be everybody here knows what it is. Okay. Yeah, Mark, nice, dude. Rewatched the old Clone Wars. How'd you like it? It's so epic, isn't it, man? It's so epic. I love it so much. So cool. I just love the scale. I love the scale of it. Yeah, Most Marvelous. What do you got, man? What mock are you working on? Rant about Bad Batch episode, this one, General? Well, don't know if there's much to rant about on this episode. Not much to rant about for this episode. I do have, it's not really a rant, but I just find it funny when we've got these recruit soldiers ordering around clone troopers. I do think that's quite funny. It makes me upset for some reason. It's like, what are you doing? You can't order around clone troopers. You've been in the Imperial Army for like 2 days. You can't do that. You don't deserve to be ordering around brave soldiers of the former Republic, these clone troopers. You're freaking enlisted guys who have been in the army for like 2 days for the Imperials. Don't even start to boss around these clones. You don't deserve to. That'll always be weird to me, is clones getting bossed around by Imperial recruits. Let's see, discussed in Mando episode 15. Okay. Okay, Mando episode 15. Okay. Huh. Alright. Interesting. We need a Fordo minifigure? Dude, I know. Lego needs to make one. Hey Ryan, what's up, man? Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Catch the streams whenever you can, dude. No problem. Just kind of slowing down on the work here and probably end fairly soon, but we're just kind of talking and letting you guys see some sneak peeks before the episode tomorrow, which I need to record a couple more things for and edit. I need to do some more stuff to make sure that video is good for tomorrow. Yeah, Crosshair should have been Rip. Yeah. He should have been like the characters in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark at the end when they open up the Covenant. If you guys have seen that, that's what should have happened to Crosshair. Just face melts off. But yeah. Hope you guys like this building. I'm liking it so far. I know it's kind of hard to envision what it's going to be like. Here, actually, here, let me show you. Let me show you what this might look like. So, got 3 of the walls done so far. They're going to kind of look like this. So, theoretically, when I'm done with this building, one right there, another one somewhere in this general vicinity, and the other one would kind of be over here. That's kind of what it would look like. It's not lined up or anything, but that's what the inner kind of wall is going to be, so you can barely see it. Kinda like that, I guess. And this one I left a little bit more room behind the pillars, so clones and droids and stuff could actually take cover behind the pillars and shoot between them. Some of the other buildings I didn't really leave a whole lot of room for clones to and droids to shoot in between the pillars, so. This is the problem with setting up figures. And this is pretty much what it looks like before I do the intro and the outro of my videos, where I just sit here and set up figures and try not to cry because of how frustrating it gets sometimes. Yeah, make sure we got enough room for clones to be doing all their fun stuff. All right, let's see. Where are we here? Hey, Clone Wars Productions, what's up, man? Certain character returning at the end. Crosshair should have had a German accent. That would have been kind of funny. Yeah, Mark, I actually bet there will be Indiana Jones sets with the new movie coming out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more sets. Alright, yeah, I guess we're going spoil here for Bad Batch. So if you haven't seen it, just a heads up. But we can talk Bad Batch spoilers if most of the people in the chat have seen it. If you guys haven't seen it, you can just tune out for a little bit if you want. We can talk about it for a little bit. We'll end out with some Bad Batch discussions. and then we'll close it out. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time to exit if you haven't seen the episode yet. But anyway, yeah, Indiana Jones, the new movie, comes out in a couple of years, so I bet there will be at least 1 or 2 sets that accompany the movie. So, hey, no problem, JD. May the force be with you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining today and hanging out in the chat. I really appreciate it, man. May the force be with you, my friend. Have a good rest of your weekend. All right, so here we go. We'll get into it right about now for Bad Batch spoilers. Okay. Great episode for sure. Action-packed. I really, really liked all of it. I'm still a little upset about last week's episode with Echo not really being a character. I did like that Echo brought up to Hunter that he wished they would have left with Rex. That's like the first breath of life that I've seen from Echo in the whole show. So I'm glad that happened. At least showing that Echo wants to go help Rex. So I'm glad that happened. I think everyone's going to talk about the ending, quite obviously. So before that, I will mention the all the lighting and the atmospheric effects with the smoke and fog from the Republic or the Imperial shuttles with all the clone troopers. Like, that all looked great. Interesting that they're not using gunships; they're using the shuttles instead, which they're cool. But like, I wish they would just use gunships. It's kind of one of those things where I feel like sometimes, when all the writers and stuff move to the Imperial era, they feel like they just have to create something new. I know it's a Republic version of the shuttle, but now it's just Imperial. But they always feel like they have to use something different. Like they created the U-Wing for the Rebels when you could, I know in the old Battlefront games you used like the Republic gunship and stuff like that. But so that was the other thing. I wish they would have arrived to gunships. But otherwise, the whole episode was great. Crosshair looks awesome. I love that they went to the artillery bay with from the scene from episode 3. That's kind of where they were at. So I really liked that artillery bay and everything like that. So that was really, really fun. Yeah, Cad Bane at the end. I was super excited to see him. I should have recorded a reaction, but I did jump out of my seat and kind of give a couple fist bumps. I just kind of sat there like this for the whole standoff because Cad Bane is so cool. I love Cad Bane, so it was awesome to see him again. It's been so long since we've seen Cad Bane to come into the show, and he's so cool. And he calls Hunter son, like he does to the Senate Commandos back in the first episode we saw him in. And he says "little lady," like he says to Ahsoka. Like, I just love Cad Bane. His new outfit looks great. Apparently he survived his encounter with Boba Fett, if that in fact is still canon and still counts. I think right when the Kaminoans said they're gonna hire like a different bounty hunter to go after Omega, that's when I kind of was like, I think it's Cad Bane, because I know a lot of people were freaking out about some sort of cameo. So once they said they were looking for a new bounty hunter, I figured it'd be Cad Bane or Embo or Boba Fett, but Cad Bane was kind of the number one up there. Let's see what you guys have to say here. Most Marvelous wasn't a fan of Cad Bane in the episode. Okay. I hope Cad Bane doesn't die in this Bad Batch show, because then it's like, oh, he showed up and died. So I hope he survives, and I hope we see him in the Book of Boba Fett. I think they introduced him here so that we can see him later on in live-action version in the Book of Boba Fett. So I think that will probably happen. A lot of people are thinking they might reuse the unfinished arc and put it in the Bad Batch show with Boba Fett facing off against Cad Bane. That might happen. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean, Most Marvelous. I got you, man. I got you. The standoff was great. It is kind of silly. I mean, Ryan is kind of right on this point. It's like Hunter got shot in the chest, and he's totally okay. It's literally plot armor. Same with Wrecker. He keeps getting shot, and he's okay. And it's like, I get it, but at the same time, it makes everybody else's armor so everybody else's armor never stops anything. Their thing stops it. It was my same problem with Sabine in Rebels, where she gets a blaster deflected right in her face, and she's like, I'm fine. So I do think the standoff was cool. I was shocked that Cad Bane shot Hunter. I thought he died. I thought he was dead. I really thought he was dead. I really thought he was dead. And he survived. So it would have been cool if they didn't shoot him in the chest, because it does seem like that's like a kill shot, but I guess his armor stopped it. I was really tired when I'm in bed in the newest Bad Batch episode. Some sort of weird dream. Nice. Yeah, live action version of Cad Bane is going to be awesome. But yeah, Ryan just touched on that members of the Bad Batch literally get shot and nothing happens. Yeah, man. Hey, Axie what's up, man? Working on rock work right now. Nice, tedious, but at the end it looks kind of good. Music's a little loud. Let me turn that down for you. Let me turn that down a little bit. A little bit. Nice, actually enjoyed rock work. I always am excited to start rock work, and then like halfway through I'm like, why did I do this? And then at the end I'm like, hey, that was fun. It looks good. Jango Fett is my favorite bounty hunter. He and Bane, nice. I like Embo. I think Embo's my favorite, but I love Cad Bane. So great to see him. Curious how they're going to use him throughout the next couple episodes. He's going to take Omega back to Kamino unless the Bad Batch stops them before he gets there. I also loved Cad Bane talking about how to kill clones. I think that was awesome. I love clones getting in fights, especially like Cad Bane's blasters and clones. That would have been cool to see. But I loved him talking about clones. He has Toothpick. I do have something about his droid, Toto. Toto blew up in season 2 of the Clone Wars. I don't know if anybody remembers this. Toto blew up when they infiltrated the Jedi temple. He went into the command center room and Mace Windu was like, bomb? And then they all started like doing that, and then he like kind of, the droid exploded in the vent. So Toto, I think, is gone. Like, he was exploded. He blew up. So I probably just hit a bunch of trigger words, by the way. So that's fun. The algorithm's gonna be like, what? Huh? But so I guess Cad Bane rebuilt Toto, or he got a new one. I guess he just got a new one, which this one seems a lot like meaner. Like, he's smacking everybody. Like, this one seems a little more mean, like a jerk. But I like it. It's awesome. I think Bad Batch episodes are too short. I don't know. They're about the same length as Clone Wars episodes, which makes sense. I do feel like sometimes it seems like they feel like they have to keep it that short, even though they're on a streaming service. You can make the episodes as long as you want. You know, you don't have to make them super short. So some of the episodes I feel like they're too short. I loved the first episode of Bad Batch. The rest of them I wasn't really a fan of. Well, I shouldn't say that. I liked them and enjoyed watching them, but they didn't stick out to me. I wasn't like, oh, that's incredible. I loved the first episode, though. And then this most recent episode I loved as well. So hopefully we're going to pick up again, because I was getting a little bit tired of some of those other episodes when they're hunting down the Rancor and all that other stuff. So it started to feel like Rebels for a bit, but kind of picking it up again. So I'm very happy with this most recent episode. Let's see. Cad Bane is my favorite bounty hunter. Doesn't have any Mandalorian armor to protect him. Exactly. Yeah, that's what's cool about him. He's so confident. He has a toothpick, and he's wielding his dual blasters, and the blaster sounds so cool. I really hope Bad Batch doesn't stop Bane. Well, that's also what's interesting, is what's going to happen, like, if Cad Bane runs into some clones and he has Omega. They're like, wait a second. I also don't know. Yeah, so whatever the Kaminoans are planning with Omega is curious, if they're making like a new batch of clones from Omega. I'm not really sure. All I want to see is the Kamino Uprising. I want to see clone troopers for stormtroopers. That's all I want to see. I really want to see clone troopers for stormtroopers. Holocron Heist, yep, that's right. Hey, Ben Bricks, welcome, man. Welcome back. Crosshair looking like Dengar. Dude, you're right. It's hilarious. That's really funny. Yeah, he pretty much does look like Dengar. Chairman Papanoida has the best blaster. I love his bodyguards. I don't know why, I just love his bodyguards in that episode. Like, you're like, Chairman, get down, and then a spear just hits the guy. Like, I love that episode, Trespass. I love Chairman Cho and oh, shoot. Sorry, you're talking about you're not talking about, sorry, my bad. You're talking about the character that George Lucas plays in the episode 3. You're talking about the Spear of Influence episode with Senator Chuchi and Ahsoka looking for the daughters of Papanoia. Sorry, I got that completely wrong. Regardless, I love the Trespass episode with the Pantorans, with the bodyguards and Chairman Cho. I also think that Spear of Influence episode is one of the most underrated episodes of the Clone Wars, with him and his son looking for their 2 daughters, especially the shootout in the cantina. Oh, it's so awesome. But their blasters sound great. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. Cad Bane should have. Well, Cad Bane's like, I've shot all these clones in the chest, and they all die after that. But apparently, plot armor helps a lot. I'm just kidding. Not really. But kind of. The problem with continually having everybody getting shot in the chest is like, you kind of lose that sense of danger if you're like, well, everybody's gonna talk about or everybody's gonna just get shot and be fine. You kind of lose that like danger feel, I guess. So hopefully that doesn't happen too many more times. Yeah, Sea Bacon, I mixed that one up, man. My bad. I love both those episodes regardless. So that's why I was so happy when we went to Pantora in the Bad Batch episode. And then we didn't really explore much of anything with like the political system Pantora, or like Senator Chuchi, what happened to her after the Empire and the Republic fell. I was really hoping to get some more politics and world building from Pantora, but we didn't really do that, which was unfortunate, but that's alright, I guess. I just love Pantora. I think it's the people of Pantora are such a cool species. Okay, we're gonna take these off for now, since we are not currently using them. There we go. Yeah, I love Pantora and wish we would have saw more of it. And I know we would have seen a lot more of it in the Dark Disciple arc, the Clone Wars arc with Quinlan Vos and Ventress that we never got. But again, if you guys haven't read that book, Dark Disciple, it's my favorite Star Wars book. It's really, really cool. You're pretty much reading Clone Wars scripts, so it really does feel like you're watching Clone Wars episodes, but reading them. So if you're looking for a Star Wars book to start out on, I would recommend Dark Disciple, because it's literally, they take the scripts from the unfinished Clone Wars episodes. So yes, sir. Really, really cool. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Good. All right. We'll probably close out here pretty soon, guys. I'll answer these last couple questions. What would happen to Thor if he got Thanos mid-snap? I don't know, man. I feel like that's a great question. I don't know. I think it still would have. Maybe it would have only gotten half of the universe, since it was half of a snap instead of the full snap. So maybe it would have been, instead of half the universe, it was half of that half, you know? Maybe, I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sea Bacon from that episode. Probably Rex, between Fordo and Rex for Red the Stormtrooper. I love Fordo, but I think we just get more time with Rex, so I just think Rex he's awesome. So I love Fordo too, though. We just don't get to know his character, just because he was in the 2003 Clone Wars. We just know he's super badass. So if they go to another planet and they find a group of clones completely cut off, interesting. Phase 1 clones that have just been stuck on a planet. I like that idea a lot, actually. That's really cool. That's really cool, actually. I like that. Yeah, Sea Bacon. I guess I'm just talking about the new canon stuff, not like the Legend stuff, because I haven't read any Legend stuff really. So I know people love Darth Bane and they love Darth Plagueis. So I really want to read the Darth Plagueis book, though. That's on my list. Bad Batch episode with Fennec Shand, the Bad Batch. Yeah, well, the Bad Batch got destroyed by Fennec Shand, and I was like, what? I know she's good, but she kind of wrecked them. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, Fordo got replaced by Rex. Yeah, for sure, man. All right, guys, I think we're going to close it out. Oh, favorite Legion. Last question. We'll do the favorite Legion, then I'm going to head out here. Favorite Legion used to be the 41st, and I still love the 41st. But now my favorite is the 212th. 212th and the 41st, like Scout battalion, the Scout Trooper guys, that design. So the 212th and the 41st are my favorite Legions. So, all right, guys, I think we're going to close it out. That was actually a great stream. I didn't plan to go this long, but we had some good discussions. So I appreciate everybody contributing and talking in the chat so we can keep some discussions going. Huge shout out to Director KW. Once again, I'll replay his donation right here. Let's see if I can do this. So this was Director KW's message. Yep, so Director KW, huge shout out to him. I just replayed that message that he sent. So huge shout out to Director KW. That money will be going towards the Muunilinst Fund to help with the speeder bikes and to help with getting more parts to make these buildings even larger and even more epic. So huge shout out to Director KW. You're the best, man. You're a legend. And thank you everybody for tuning in. We usually have the same group of guys here pretty much every time. So I'm really enjoying getting to know a lot of you guys and talking to you. So I love that. It's like my favorite thing to do. So hopefully you guys have fun in these streams too. Stay tuned for tomorrow, where I'll hopefully have, update 13 out. That'll be tomorrow, and that'll be about this building right here. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll do another stream. Yep, Most Marvelous Picks 442nd is also incredible. That might be my third favorite. Anyway, we'll do another stream next week. So as always, hope you guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you always.